Our first process in schedule management knowledge area is plan schedule management, where we create schedule management plan. Plan schedule management is a process which will tell us how do we do the other processes in this knowledge area, how we shall define our schedule, how we shall manage it, how we shall execute and control it. Let's take a look into the inputs, tools, and techniques and outputs of this process. Among the inputs, we have project charter, project management plan, scope management plan is part of it, development approach such as iterative or adaptive is part of it, enterprise environmental factors as well as the OPAs. Among tools and techniques, we have expert judgment, data analysis, and meetings. Among the outputs, we have one big output, which is the schedule management plan. I would like to emphasize a bit more on the enterprise environmental factors. Organizational culture and structure is part of the enterprise environmental factor, and this actually limits our scheduling options. Let's say you are working in a non-for-profit organization and people have volunteered towards your work. If you are working with the volunteers, you have very different approach to deal with them and treat them, contrary to the employee and employee relationship where people are working for you in the organizations. Similarly, a structure of the organization, if you're working in a functional organization or projectized organization or matrix organization, it actually will limit your options in the scheduling. Definitely, as an example, you may have to negotiate the resources with the functional manager. So there are plenty of approvals that you have to go through depending on the structure of the organization. But we have to think about the resource availability as well, when people will be available, when material and equipment will be available, because that certainly affects our scheduling options. Then is the availability of scheduling software like MS Project, Primavera, CA Clarity, Jira, Basecamp. All these type of scheduling software, their availability actually will help you in scheduling. Part of the enterprise environmental factors is also commercial databases for duration estimates. Commercial database is a way of putting in factors like the resources or the type of resources, and it will predict for you how long it takes to get the job done. So it can help you to predict how long it takes to frame 4,000 square feet while constructing, or let's say how long it will take to lay down 1 kilometer of fiber optic cable. Let's take a look on the output, which is the schedule management plan, and what does it contain actually. So as we said, that is a guidance document. So you get the guidance for developing the schedule model, how you will create your schedule model. A schedule model is a way of representing or visualizing the flow of the work from beginning till end. Further, you will have the defined level of accuracy needed in your estimates. How accurate do you have to be when it comes to scheduling, plus minus 5% or plus minus 10%? And what are the units of measurements? Depending on the size of the project, you may use hours, days, or weeks for the unit of measurement. And also part of the schedule management plan is you define the relationships within or outside the organization from where you shall procure the resources. Maybe you are negotiating the resources from the internal functional managers, or you are going to the external outsourcing agencies. And also part of the schedule management plan is the discussion on how you will maintain changes to the schedule model. So as part of the progressive elaboration, there are many new activities that will be uncovered, and those will definitely need to be added into the scope baseline. So these changes will impact your schedule also. So how will you reflect these changes to the schedule baseline? Will you be using versioning of your schedule baseline? You cannot jumpstart on adding activities on the MS project. You have to maintain before and after look of your schedule baseline. And also part of the schedule management plan are the risks threshold. During execution, if your project gets delayed, so what are the control thresholds beyond which you must intervene and do the root cause analysis and of the delay and fix the situation on the ground? And also you will have to decide your reporting formats. So will you simply say number of activities in progress or completed or on time or delayed? Or so what exactly you will be reporting? All right, excellent job. Keep moving forward. I shall see you in the next lecture.